Hi, Leo. How are you doing? It's good to be here with you guys. The channeled message that I got for you today is my goodness, I didn't write it down. I did write it down. Um, the channeled message for you today is mapping out your in order to leave it, move out of it. I'm hearing also escape from it. So some of you could feel trapped in your comfort zone. Um, I'm seeing somebody running into new opportunities. Um, what I was doing when I received this download was um, moisturizing, and I was gonna start recording without moisturizing because like it's really hot, and if I sometimes moisturize, I get like it increases my body temperature for some reason. I don't really know the science of it, but there was like a not an itch, but just a slight discomfort that I was feeling. And I was seeing somebody kind of putting their hands out, trying to get a feel for their environment, trying to, as I said, map out their surroundings and figure out what stances. Um, One second, I have to tend to my cat. Give me a sec. Sorry about that, Leo. My goodness. Okay. Somebody is tending to their environment, somebody's tending to their body, tending to their temple, I'm hearing. Um, and there's something about understanding where you're at so you understand where you want to go, knowing where you've come from to know where you're going. Um, there's a saying that history repeats itself. So if you don't know history, it can be easy to repeat history because you essentially wouldn't know where you've come from. I'm seeing right now the Fool card as I've just split the deck, which speaks to new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneity, optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity, and pleasure. Yeah, so I'm getting moving from, as I said, the comfort zone, what you're used to, what you're um, accustomed to seeing, hearing, experiencing, and once you've I'm hearing once you've acclimatized to that environment, leveling up. Um, I'm also hearing you to know, excuse me, I'm also hearing that to know somebody else means to know yourself first and foremost. Having a deep understanding of self allows you to see other people more clearly, I'm hearing. Um, so for some of you, it speaks to getting your routine sorted, getting, you know, your plans in order, your foundation, your stability, so that when new opportunities do arise, excuse my neighbors, I've got the window open because, like I said, it's really hot. Um, where was I? Yeah, there's something to be said for getting your foundation sorted, your stability, um, ensure that you're ready. I'm hearing ready and prepared to face the world. So what that looks like in practice for like a very basic example, is making sure that you're clean, you're well groomed, um, and that you have shoes on if you're going somewhere that requires you to have shoes on to go outside. Um, Now you may be, for an added for added context in regards to what your coming outside of your comfort zone might look like. Honestly, there's really no telling. It could be anything depending on what journey you're on, what paths you've decided to take, what is aligned for you in your life. But for some people, it could be, so as we just spoke about, preparing your body, making sure that you're ready to meet the world, I'm hearing ready to greet the world. So somebody's having some conversations that I'm hearing they're going to propel you into your next season. Um, so an example of this could be somebody's leaving the house, they look good, they smell good, they've got good energy, they're feeling good about themselves, and they meet somebody who says, I really love your outfit, I really love your energy. Do you wanna be part of this opportunity that I have available? Or are you free to participate in this group, or do you want to be part of a photo shoot? So somebody could be getting approached for some kind of opportunity. I'm hearing in the wild, in the street, in the wild. Um, let's see what the tarot has for you today. What do we have for Leo? What do we have for the Leos? What do we have for the Leos? What do we have for the Leos? For some of you, you're being called to interrogate your feelings, interrogate how your environment currently makes you feel. Um, that again ties into this idea of mapping out your comfort zone. Um, what are you? I'm hearing the word complacent. So some of you can be kind of relaxed or a bit too comfortable when you're in your current situation. Let's see what we have here. We've got the Four card again. So we've got the Four, the Five of Swords, and the High Priestess. Let's see. You could be really distracted. I'm hearing a distracted start. So you could be starting something new, whether that be a new relationship, a new, I'm hearing new possibilities. You could be opening up to new possibilities. You could be manifesting. Some of you going into this new endeavor, the only option is to win. I'm hearing. Mm, what does this mean? So somebody could be trying to pull you into low vibrations. Somebody who, I'm a stand-up guy. You could be somebody who, stands on your beliefs, your morals, your values. Um, you could be quite a soft-natured person, softly spoken person. I'm hearing. What is this? Okay, okay. Let's take a moment. Okay. Some of you are anticipating a change. Um, some of you are anticipating somebody who's highly spiritually gifted. So you could be leaning into your spiritual gifts. Before I started, I had a sensation in my ears. So some of you can be hearing, um, I'm hearing the voice of God. You could be speaking with the Most High, with your spirit team, with your guides, your ancestors, God, Goddess, the universe. Um, I'm hearing Holy Mother, Holy Father, Divine Mother, Divine Father. Some of you are going within yourselves to commune with your inner masculine and feminine energies. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what sex you are, what identity you align with. Each one of us has masculine energy and feminine energy within us. For some of you, you could have gone through something quite traumatic and someone's looking after you. They could be bringing you food. They could be, giving you massages, changing your bandages. Um, they could be helping you manage your stress. So they could be taking things off of your plate. Or maybe if you've gone through something recently that, kind of, I'm hearing blew your mind and it was difficult to recalibrate after that. So you kind of have to kind of hone in on the strength within you, hone in on the passion within you, hone in on, I'm hearing your inner fire. Um, some of you are rediscovering this inner fire. You're oh, I'm hearing you're grabbing a hold of what's within you, the fervor within you. So for some of you, you could have let a situation or a person kind of bring you down or make you feel bad about yourself. And you're kind of shifting into this mindset of trusting yourself, um, leaning into your strengths, working upon your weaknesses, um, or taking opportunities to work on. I'm hearing you're inexperienced, so there could be something that you're inexperienced at. There could be something new that I'm hearing into your orbit, and it's calling for you to be diligent. It's calling for you to be intentional. Mm. For some of you, I'm getting you're moving into a more balanced energy. Um, mm. You're working hard to, I'm hearing you're working hard to move out of an energy of not being able to see your decisions clearly. Not sure who that might resonate for. Maybe something could have been stopping you from a situation for what it is. I'm hearing you may not have had all of the context. Um, Something or someone could be stopping you from having the full picture. Maybe some information was omitted, what was submitted, I'm hearing. So if you were given information on something, something was left out. Um, so this could be a report. This could speak to, I'm hearing legal, social, medical. So if you have any medical forms or anything that is in the realm of bureaucracy or, systems, um, anything where you'd have to go through an institution of some sort to have a conclusion, definitely make sure that all the paperwork is correct, everything is accurate. Um, yeah, I'm getting you're supported. I'm hearing you're supported by your spirit family. So some of you, for those of you who don't have support in the 3D with friends, family, whoever, your spirit team is behind you. They're with you every step of the way, and they can't wait to. I'm hearing they can't wait to celebrate the ending of this with you. Um, I'm also hearing they can't wait to celebrate the beginning of this with you. So some of you are moving out of a heavier energy into mental clarity, into, I'm hearing stress free. Um, yeah, I'm seeing surgery. So some of you guys had surgery, or you could be having surgery, or some kind of medical procedure. I'm also hearing cosmetic procedure. I'm hearing you're on the ball. For some of you, this is the relationship between you and yourself. I'm hearing me, myself, and I. Um, so after getting out of this comfort zone and, overcoming this tower and these endings, truly finding yourself and working hard on getting rid of some of the more pessimistic, negative beliefs. I'm also seeing the word indecision here. Um, for some of you, you didn't believe that you deserved a positive, loving, healthy relationship. And I'm getting someone's proving you wrong. They're proving you wrong. They're showing you what that looked like. That's really lovely. And for some of you, this relationship is, again, between you and yourself. You could go from an energy of, self doubt. I'm hearing self depreciation into this energy of working with your spirit team to um, see yourself more clearly. I'm hearing. Mm. Yeah, Ace of Swords speaks to mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, new conflict, surgery. What else? What else for Leo? What else does Leo need to know? What else is going on with the Leos? Okay. What else is going on with the Leos? What else is going on with the Leos? Let me just make sure. Yeah, someone's being diligent. Excuse me. I'm hearing somebody's doing a job and they're doing it well. They're not leaving a stone unturned, I'm hearing. Some of you, I'm hearing you're hiring a new manager. So you could be a business owner or you could be of a certain position. I'm hearing you could be the hiring manager. You could be somebody who brings new people into the company, the business, the collective. And the new person that you're bringing in is doing the damn thing. They're really getting stuff done. I'm hearing they're making shit shake. Love that for them. Love that for them. For some of you, it could be two different people who are both equally adding value, or yeah, equally adding value. Maybe they have different strengths and weaknesses. And I'm hearing if you can only choose one, the decision is difficult for you. Some of you are choosing between partners. Some of you have many. I'm hearing you've got many different people to choose from. So you could be dating multiple people. Um, I'm getting I'm getting who it bottles down to. So maybe it's really only a choice between between two or three people. Um, but I'm hearing you're pretending that it's a difficult situation or a difficult decision to make. Maybe there's some kind of again, something hidden, something that you cannot see. Maybe you feel stuck by a certain situation. Whatever the choice, nothing's going to be perfect. Mm. Some of you could be fantasizing about the different ways that this situation could go. Um, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so that speaks to good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change. So you could be choosing somebody that you wouldn't usually go for. I'm hearing it's going to work out for you. Something's unknown to you. There's some kind of secret, or it could just be something that you're not familiar with. Maybe this is what you're moving out of your comfort zone to explore. I'm seeing that some of you need help. You feel like you might need help with this decision. Okay, what is this? Ah, so the fact that there's some kind of rush in this situation with the Eight of Wands, um, you could feel pressure. Maybe somebody's putting pressure on you, or you could be putting pressure on yourself, or the situation itself calls for a quick decision to be made. Um, I'm hearing follow your heart. Don't overthink it. Whatever is your first, whatever your intuition is telling you to do. Some people say that the first thought is your ego, the second thought is your higher self or your intuition. Um, that doesn't, I don't resonate with that personally. For me, the first thought is It depends on the situation, to be honest with you. I can feel when it's my intuition speaking, and I can feel when it's my ego speaking. It's yeah, I can feel the difference a lot of the time. When I'm hearing when I'm regulated, yeah, definitely. When I'm regulated, I can tell the difference. When I'm not regulated, oof. So for some of you, the speed of this could make you feel a bit dysregulated. Maybe that's what's making you feel that pressure. What else? What else for Leo? Not really getting much else for you guys. I'm hearing don't make the choice that is don't make the choice that you feel pressured by. So, for example, if this is between people or career opportunities, don't necessarily pick the company that keeps calling, keeps texting, keeps emailing. I'm hearing choose the one that excites you. I'm hearing choose the one that speaks joy to you. Um, I'm also hearing consider the choice that even if the people that you work with are not amazing, your passion and love for the job or for this opportunity would be enough to keep you happy. Um, yeah, I feel like, yeah. At the end of the day, we are living on a floating rock. Nothing is really ever that deep. And that kind of trivializing it and, simplifying it like that kind of puts me in a mindset of, do you know what? There's really no wrong choices. There are perceived wrong choices, but personally, I live my life with the belief that whatever's for me can't miss me. So if I'm meant to have a certain position or be doing a certain job, I'm going to be doing that. Um, if I'm meant to, you know, be on a certain path or I'm on a certain trajectory, whatever the end goal is, if I'm meant to reach it and if it's for me, if it's aligned in my life, I'm going to reach it regardless of anything. Um, I'm hearing there's many ways to reach a million. So some people have many different streams of income. Some people are born into wealth. Some people create one solid business and it creates them their million. For some people, they work and they save one job for many years. For some people, they work and they save up multiple different jobs for many years. For some people, it could take them X amount of time. Other people, a different amount of time. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no telling how things can go. I'm hearing. Um, don't put restrictions on yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't put restrictions on yourself. Allow yourself to be expansive. I'm hearing like the moon, glow like the moon. The moon doesn't. The moon just follows the path. That's all the moon has to do is follow the path. There's a direction that the moon moves. There is a um, there are habits that the moon has. There are certain things that are predictable about the moon. So maybe again, of course, for some of you, getting your routines in order, getting your stability and your foundation clear, um, so that for you, you have the clarity of the moon and that kind of. I'm hearing allow. Um, I'm also hearing you're a human being, not a human doing. So just be as the moon does. Um, just be. I'm also hearing that if you're engaging in some spicy activity, you could be. It's a reminder to kind of stay present. Um, stay present. Yeah. And if the first time isn't great, or if you're in a bit of a, I'm hearing sticky situation. If things are not great at the moment, think about how good they can get once you work on it. As personally was anyway, I basically I was very clear about what I needed, and it wasn't the next time or the time after that, but eventually I got what I needed and I was very happy. So some of you need to speak up. um I'm seeing that you're in your head a lot and you're not communicating with this person, or I'm hearing all these people. So some of you could be polyamorous. Some of you could be um seeing more than one person. mm. What else for Leo? Okay, okay, okay. Some of you are preparing for a journey or an opportunity. Yeah, there's a theme of preparation for you guys, a recurring theme of preparation, of getting out of your comfort zone. Um, yeah, a new journey is on the horizon, but first, I'm hearing you need to know yourself, sit with yourself, become one. I'm hearing with yourself. Um, so you've got the Three of Wands and the Hermit card. The Hermit card for me speaks to solitude. It speaks to learning. Um, some of you are building a family, creating a family with this person. So this preparation, it could be you healing after heartbreak, and getting into a new, healthy, loving relationship. Yeah, King of Cups. Oh, so we've got the Lovers, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Strength. Oh, that's amazing. You could be getting married quickly. Oh, yeah. There's never. There's never anything bad that can come from getting to know yourself. Um, it's always going to be a worthwhile journey, because the only home that you have is within yourself. The only home that nobody can take from you is within yourself. Um, yeah, I'm hearing you're growing your relationship with from within. I'm hearing. Yeah, that's lovely. I'm hearing you're taking this very seriously, as you should. You're very important. I'm hearing you're very expansive. You're worth the effort. You're worth the time. Some of you are meditating. Um, you could be praying a lot more as well. Some of you are involved with a Virgo. So the person coming in could be a Virgo or a Gemini. That's all I have for you, Leo. That was lovely. And don't be hard on yourself. Be compassionate with yourself and think positive thoughts. I have a habit of thinking what's the worst that could go wrong. And recently I've actually been practicing doing the opposite, which would obviously be what's the best thing that could happen, and just being open to, I'm hearing miracles and blessings, being open to positivity, being open to kindness, to love, to support, to joy, you know? Um, I hope that resonated for someone. If you are just starting your day or going about your day, I hope you have and are having a lovely one. And if you are going to bed sometime soon, I wish you sweet, wonderful dreams. I'll see you guys again soon.